From the X Sports Network, this is Summertown High School basketball. Going the distance with local sports. Loretto Mustangs. Summertown Eagles. Lawrence County Wildcats. This is the X Sports Network. Going the distance with local sports. This is the X.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Summertown High School, where the Summertown Eagles and the Lady Eagles will be welcoming our friends from Waynesboro, Tennessee, the Wayne County Wildcats and Lady Cats, Wayne County High School. This is Clint Brazier, along with my good buddy, Mr. Timmy Kinnick, Mr. Brian Long. Our technical man extraordinaire, Mr. Will Pettis, is also in the house. This is the first home game of the season. Guys, it feels like basketball season's official now because we're in the Cathedral.
We're finally back. Just glad to be here at a basketball game.
That's right, Clint. I mean, it's playing Waynesboro. It's home game, and hey, we're wading off in some deep water tonight.
Yeah, if you can tell by Will this year got us a new camera set up. We're going to be showing it from mid-court instead of right up here in the corner of the Eagles' nest. Summertown has packed the home side. We still got a lot of room left on one end zone, but Wayne County, as Wayne County does, travel as well, and they've pretty much got the opposing side all blacked out over there. Coming into the night, Lady Eagles undefeated, but guys, I'd say you can go ahead and count it. This is going to be their toughest task so far early in this 2024-2025 season.
Well, without a doubt, Clint. I mean, we've all been just so impressed with the Lady Eagles' progress, defensively especially, rebounding. But it's a little different task tonight. We got somebody that's going to have as much size or maybe more size than we do, and then they've got the experience, and then the everything Blair Bogus, she's just the great equalizer of everything.
Well, I mean, I ain't got to watch them nowhere but on TV this time. I haven't been to none of the games, but the girls have actually surprised me this year a little bit from from what I expected, from what I thought we had coming back, Clint. They played very well. I think like he said, our defense has got better. But, you've got to do something with Bogus tonight. You got to keep her out of the paint and keep her away from that jump shot. And I think if you can just slow her down, I'm going to say right now, if we keep her in under 18 points, we win this game.
Well, and here's the thing. We all know, we've said, Summertown lost a ton of guards, a lot of shooters, and a ton of ball handlers. And that's what they've had to replace. But this Wayne County squad, they have too.
Yeah.
They've had to replace a lot. Now, as you had said, the good thing they got going for them is they got the missed basketball coming back to play for them. But I do, Timmy, me and Brian talked. I don't know that, especially a zone, Summertown can play a really good zone with Ella up front, forcing pressure on whoever the ball handler is, because we're actually bigger and longer than we were last year.
Yeah.
And they rebound the ball well. I'll tell you what, Jones, if there's a ball that gets anywhere around her, you're going to have a fight from Hannah Jones trying to not secure that.
Well, we're going to have to keep Abby Jo Schaefer on the floor.
100%.
The other night's first time she didn't get in foul trouble. We keep her on the floor. We've got that threat offensively, and then she's as athletic as anybody.
It will be interesting to see what kind of defense Coach Gene wants to start out in. If he wants to start out in that zone and make them make some shots from outside, or if he does start out in a man-to-man, if he lets Jones maybe start out on Bogus and gives Abby Jo maybe a different assignment to try to keep her out of foul trouble.
Kind of rotate them two there on Bogus.
And the good thing is you've also got some more size coming off the bench. Ellie Lou Mason, the sophomore, she's had a really good. So you've got some size coming in that can give some breaks there. All right, we're counting it down. We got about 10 seconds left before we get ready for the national anthem, the starting lineups, and all that. When we come back, we'll be ready for basketball action here on the X Sports Network.
Hey Lawrenceburg, looking for something new? Come to Happy G's, located at 210 East Gaines Street. We have pitching machines, batting cages, and even indoor golf. Powered by TrackMan, our system is perfect for practice or play. With over 300 courses as well as multiple mini games, it is perfect for all ages and abilities. We even offer packages for group events such as birthday parties and business lunches. So let's go. Come get your game on indoors at Happy G's.
Financial advisor Scott Beasley knows time spent with family is everything. As a founder of Beasley Wealth Management, his mission is to give clients the freedom to enjoy time with family without the burden of financial concerns. A local of Lawrenceburg, Scott deeply values building relationships with clients, ensuring they make informed decisions concerning asset management, tax planning, and retirement planning. Offering a free initial consultation, Beasley Wealth Management helps clients pursue their aspirations with confidence.
If there ever was such a thing as a company that could do almost anything, well, Tenneke Properties is it. These guys know how to completely transform your existing home into something new, or just do it room by room. Need a new bathroom or kitchen? What about a fresh coat of paint? Even a new floor? Looking for dirt work? Tenneke has you covered. Oh, and you can even rent a dumpster from them too. That's Tenneke Properties. Visit Tenneke.com or phone 931-244-4602.
Old School Rentals in Loretto, Tennessee is headquarters for all your rental equipment needs. Need a trailer? How about saws, tools, loaders, or generators? You can find all of that and much, much more at Old School Rentals. Owner Ryan Smith, located on North Main Street in Loretto, Tennessee.
Don't just find a job, find a career with Resource MFG. The team at Resource.
Number 25, Ava Ashley. Number 30, Lou Brader. And number 42, Wesley Daniel. Led by head coach Jeremy Team and assistant coaches China Harrington, Harriana Fowler, and Wes Sloan. Here's the starting lineup for your Summertown Lady Eagles. Starting at number 3, Ella Busby. Number 20, Gabby Lowe.
Fellas, I sure do miss that.
Nothing like it anywhere else.
I was waiting on Emily Brazier or Jenna Brazier or somebody to run out of there. It'll be Bogus jumping against Schaefer. Tipped controlled by Summertown. As Busby has it, she's crossing the timeline. As you heard from your public address announcer, that'll be Ella Busby, Hannah Jones, Abby Jo Schaefer, Riley Blackwood, and Gabby Longer starting 5-4 the Summertown Lady Eagles. Blackwood with it, top of the key, gives back to Busby. Busby over to Jones, now back to Busby. Summertown having a hard time. Now Schaefer going to try to take it in off Bogus. Spins out, and Bogus does a good job stopping it. Here comes Blackwood. Had the shot, but she took one extra step there, and that'll be a turnover here on this first possession for the Lady Eagles.
I'm a little surprised they're in a man, Clint, just to be honest with you.
Well, and we've been very patient with it. I mean, that's maybe a little too patient.
Emma Bryant with it. She's going to have a hard time working on Busby as Busby's come away with a steal. Ella with about her 15th on this early on this season. Going to take it in. Ball gets blocked. Another turnover there as Bogus comes out of there with it. Hands over to Presley Daniel. And here comes Wayne County. Prater over to Bryant. Bryant going to dribble back to the top of the key. Now Prater to the high post to Ashley. Or excuse me, that's Daniel. Now to Bogus, stutter steps, spins in, can't get it to go. Good job by Molly Ashley there, getting the rebound. Got to get a block out on the body that big, fellas.
Yeah. At least let her know you're there.
Cross court pass gets tipped, but it ends up in the hands of Busby. Now we're going to pick up a foul on Lou Prater. And guys, I just realized I haven't seen Presley Daniel. That's Ben and Wendy Daniels. Ben Daniel, local legend, singer-songwriter around here.
Yeah.
I haven't seen her in a couple of years. That kid's grown. Number 42 down there. So about three good bodies there for Wayne County in size. Gabby trying to feed down low to Jones. Jones turn around, can't get it to go.
I'd like to see that. I mean, got it to her in the post. She's usually not that aggressive offensively.
Here's Bogus spinning in. Hands it off to Daniel. Going to have a lot of contact underneath. I think Blackwood's going to pick up the first foul for Summertown. Prater to throw it in. It's up top to Ava Ashley. That's the coach's daughter, Molly Ashley's daughter. Bogus got it in the paint. Turnaround jumper up and in. Wayne County will start scoring first. They lead it 2-0 here, just under 6 minutes. Give it to Schaefer on the right wing. Probably getting away with a foul there was Daniel, but good pass by Schaefer. Gives it to a streaking Jones. Jones will tie it up at 2. Here's Bryant. Giving it over to Ashley. Now up top to Prater, swings over to Bryant. Bryant working on the right wing, trying to work in on Busby. Ashley with it, pumps the three. Blackwood got a little aggressive there, but no call. Now Prater. Lou Prater, hands up top. Bogus thought about the three, now she'll drive in. Swing it out to Bryant, three-pointer, side of the rim, no good. Daniel there with a rebound, knocks it away to Bogus. Bogus jumper in the lane again, good. A little bit of bad luck there that we knocked it away, and it went to the worst person we could knock it away to.
Lander caught her right in stride, too.
Blackwood looking for a seam, throws it right to Wayne County. Lucky Schaefer goes and tracks it down, then forces one down low to Jones, and that one's read out there as it gets tipped away by Bogus.
Wayne County has gone to that half-court zone now, and we're doing a good job with the skip pass, but we're going to have to penetrate between those gaps a little bit and draw some defense.
All right, Gabby Long with it on the right corner. Top to Blackwood. Now swings down low to Schaefer. Schaefer with Bogus on her. Blackwood stops, pops, probably got tipped. It'll come away with it is Wayne County. Bryant swings it over to Ava Ashley. The corner to Prater. Prater back up top to Bryant, and she's picked up by Ella Busby. Now Prater puts the pump fake on, drives in the paint, shot won't go. I tell you what, guys, refs are not calling it unless it's clear.
Yeah, they're most definitely letting them play right here to start with. As long as it stays this way the whole game.
Long turned around, now finds Busby. Busby looking for anybody, now gives back to Long. Now Ella will reset, bring it up top. Ella trying to look for a lane. Just Wayne County does a good job cutting off cutters. Busby going to take it in. Left-handed runner. Good take by Ella. Couldn't get it to go. Jones there for the rebound. The putback and in. And she's fouled. Hannah Jones with all 4 points here for the Lady Eagles. Got a chance to make it 5 and give Summertown the lead.
That foul was on Presley Daniel, Clint. That's her first, team second of the quarter.
Ellie Lou Mason going to get her first act. She's going to give Blackwood a break. Can't get the free throw. Fight for the rebound. Ava Ashley's going to come out of there with it. Ashley with it. Dribbles top of the key. Now crossing over. Swings it over. Bryant with it. Out to Prater in the corner. Looking for Daniel on the cut. Not there. Now Bryant feeds it to Daniels. She'll hit the baseline jumper. She'll give Wayne County the lead back 6-4. Scoreboard says 8-4, but now it's corrected. Gabby's find her seam. Goes up, left-handed runner, can't get it to go. Ellie Lou with a rebound. Well, I think they let Ellie Lou get away with an over the back, and then I'm pretty sure she got fouled trying to shoot it.
Yeah.
So we're just going to say it's out of bounds on Ellie Lou.
Offsetting penalty.
There you go.
We'll take it.
Ashley over to Prater on the right wing. Now up top to Presley Daniel. Daniel to Bogus. Thought about the three. Good pump fake. Now she'll drive in. Swings it down to Ashley. Pass a little low. Ashley has to go down and get it. I think now we're going to get a jump ball. That'll keep it with Wayne County as Summertown won the tip-off. Ava Ashley hands over to Prater. Prater driving in, left-handed runner won't go. They're going to say it's blocked out of bounds, but there ain't no way you're going to tell me Prater wasn't fouled.
No, that's the same thing.
She wasn't fouled. She wasn't fouled, brother.
They find a streaking Bogus, gets blocked by Jones, and then Shaver's going to go away with the garbage.
That's good hands right there. Good defense by the Lady Eagles.
But Busby with it, top of the key, swings over to Jones. Jones on the right wing, up top to Long, letting a long three fly. Rolls around, just can't get it to go. Ava Ashley with it with 2.5 to go here in the first quarter. Coach Molly Ashley's looking to sub 2 more here on this next whistle. Coach Jeremy Jeans only subbed 1, and that's Ellie Lou Mason.
You know, Clint, you mentioned it in the pregame. I don't know how many games Wayne County's played, but their lack of ball handling, you can see it.
Yeah.
I mean, they're a little out of sync, trying to settle in some new guards here.
And, and credit our defense to that as well. You can kind of see it going both ways, can't you, Brian?
That's right.
Busby open for 3 in the corner, rolls back of the iron, no good, but she's going to track down the rebound. Driving in, underneath, no call. Now Ella's going to kick it out to Gabby. Ella's got it back, dribbling top of the key. Looking for some separation, it gets stolen by Bogus. Now Busby's on a one-on-one with Bogus. Driving in, can't get the layup to go, but
that was
Emma
good.
Bryant there for the rebound.
Yeah, Bryant gets it in. That was good defense right there by Busby on her.
Yeah, that's one of those, if I'm the coach, I'm getting on the rest of my teammates. She did her job. Somebody's getting back there and get the backside rebound.
Get back and help her, yeah.
Backdoor cut to Schaefer. She stops, catches it, can't get the shot to go because it's blocked out of bounds by Ashley. So Summertown be inbounding under their own goal.
Wayne County's linked. They've got their hands on a bunch of our shots here in this first quarter.
Speak of another one.
And passes.
Summertown just having a hard time getting any separation. Jones will come up top and get it. Now hands it off to Gabby Long. Summertown needing an answer here. Abby Joe, baseline jumper, can't get it to go. Tell you, we've got some looks. We're just a little firm on some. There's Bogus with it. I don't care who you are. That should be out of bounds as that hit the referee.
Yeah. That's right.
But I don't care who you are. This is Bogus's last game at Summertown. You know she's kind of taking this in as well too, guys.
Hey, we've saw some performances out of her here over the last three plus years.
Long, looking for the screen, can't get it, now throw it away. Ava Ashley's got it. She's crossed the timeline. Lauren House set to check in on the next break for the Lady Eagles. Here's Bogus. Kicks out to an open Ashley. Three-pointer way too long. Rebound Gabby. Ellie Lou hands off to Ella Busby. Cross-court pass to Long. Long wanted the three, couldn't get it off. Now Ella. To Ellie Lou Mason. Now Ella Busby driving in, no call.
But we did get the ball back somehow.
I was just about to say.
Coach Ashley's arguing that, well, that's our ball because he didn't call a foul.
Yeah.
Which she's probably right.
Yeah. Yeah, nobody on their team ever touched the ball.
And Coach Jean's arguing, how are we not shooting foul shots? Lob pass, it's a back of the goal by Howe, so that will turn it over and give it back to Wayne County. Well, I'll tell you what, first quarter at least, if anybody tuned in expecting to see a free throw shooting contest, you picked the wrong ball game.
No, we shot one, and we didn't make it, right?
And have 3 total fouls in the game.
Yeah, we're 0 for 1 from a foul. But that's been a big part of our game here early in the season.
Yeah.
Ella Busby and Schaefer getting to the free throw line.
And have good percentages. And there's another turnover. Summertown just telegraphing a pass. They throw it right to Wayne County. Ashley going to shoot it from half court. So a rough start for both squads as we're in a low-scoring affair and a very physical one. Summertown trails 8-4 to Wayne County. We'll be back in a couple of minutes here on the Exports Network.
The game of basketball and the lessons we've learned in sports has always played an important role in both of our lives. We know the
All right, welcome back. As folks, we see Mr. Craig Brown in the house tonight. Craig had kids that were standouts here at Summertown High School. One particularly, Mr. Brady Brown, overseas playing professional ball in Europe after a great career here at Summertown and a great career at UT Martin. Guys, have you got to talk or see any of Brady?
You know, I have, Clint. You can get his games on YouTube. Now, it's hard to because I can't understand the language.
What they're saying. But you just kind of have to watch the game.
Hey, he's doing well. And I know that Brady sent Wes a jersey. I think Wes has put it up in the locker room. You know, it's quite an acknowledgement. You know, as far as I know, it's our first professional player, basketball player here from Summertown.
That's awesome. Feed down low on the give and go to Schaefer. Shot up and good, and the foul. So I was waiting on a charge since we haven't seen many calls, and the referee's going to change it to a blocking call. Jenna's really good friends with Haley. They hang out a lot, so Haley's at our house a lot, and she gives me updates on Brady and stuff as well. Seems like he's really enjoying it.
Yeah, I talked to his dad out here in the lobby a while ago and asked him how it was going, what he's doing. He said he's loving it.
Right.
Said he'll be back for April and get to spend the summer and see where he gets to go play next year. So
good. Schaefer with the and one opportunity cuts the lead back to 1. Good start to start the second quarter for the Lady Eagles. And here's Ashley with it, trying to work on Long. Now that's Green driving in, and I think we win another foul. Or excuse me, that's Emma Bryant. And I think that will send Emma Bryant, and it will, to the foul line. Shoot a couple. Well, we spoke too soon. We're less than 30 seconds in. We've got two fouls.
2 fouls. She makes the first one, make it 9-7.
Second one by Bryant. Rolls around and it's good. So back to a 3-point lead for Wayne County. Gone into that 3-2 trap now is Wayne County, and they're very effective with it with their length. 3-pointer, Ella Busby, count it! I don't care who you are, how long you are, guys. If you move the ball well on any kind of zone, you're going to get 3-point shots.
You're going to get them open shots. Got to move it.
Up top with it's Lou Prater. She swings over to Ava Ashley. Now back up top. Bryant with it, swings over to Lou Prater. Prater being hounded by Howe. Now over to Ava Ashley. Now Bogus left alone for a three-pointer, and she'll answer it right back. Bogus, the MTSU signee, be playing there next year for Coach Rick Insel and staff. She buries that shot, puts her team back up by 3.
And she's got 7 of the 13.
Busby trying to look for Jones on the back door, wasn't there. Now Jones will give it back to her. Schaefer with it, top of the key. Fakes it, now she's going to drive in. Turn around. Feeds it over to Howe. Howe probably got away with a walk. Now she'll kick it over to Busby. Busby driving in, kicks out to Howe. Open, 3. Back of the iron, no good. Another good driving kick and a good look. Just couldn't get it to fall. Here's Bogus with it. Gives over, no call there as Bryant drives in, goes to the ground. Summertown will get the rebound and they'll push. Busby picks her dribble up at a bad spot with Bogus all over her, but she does get it out to Long. Howe cutting, kicks back out. Busby thought about the 3. I think she probably would have took it if Bogus hadn't been the one there guarding. Jones, Long for 3, short. Rebound goes, hit Howe right in the chest, but it got on her too quick, and it'll roll to Wayne County. Emma Bryant with it. Swings it over to Lou Prater. Now to Bogus. Blair Bogus swings it back over. Now Prater with it in the corner. Back up top to Bogus. Pump fakes, gets to the elbow. Now to Daniel. Now Bogus has it down low, gives to Ashley at the elbow. Shot won't go, but Bogus there for the rebound. Her shot won't go. Summertown going to have to box out, fellas.
Yeah, we got caught standing right there. It's the only arms I saw going up had the gold uniforms on.
Yeah, just everybody watching, and that will lead to a jump ball, and it will be Wayne County's ball on the alternating possession. Going to get a jump ball. Good job by Gabby Long coming there and tying up Bogus. That'll give it back to Summertown. Give a shout out here. Ricky Aiken says he's watching. Linda Daniel Ray says she's watching. Talisha Griffin Burleson is watching. Talisha, and give a shout out to Ainsley and her Columbia Academy squad. I think they're still undefeated, guys.
Yeah.
Undefeated going to Rome State for the weekend.
I think Abby Joe just got turned around and something, she's holding the back of her neck. Abby Joe looks a little frustrated right now. But it's her and Bogus guarding each other, and that's the 2 best players on the floor.
Right. Absolutely.
Bryant over to Ashley, driving in, left-handed runner, good. Good take by Ava Ashley. Biggest lead of the night so far now for Wayne County as they lead it by 5. Long coming off a screen, gives out to Blackwood. Blackwood probably got away with some steps there, but gives over to Busby. Now giving it to Schaefer. Good backdoor give to Ellie Lou, her left hand layup up and in. Great job there by Abby Joe and a good cut by Ellie Lou and finish. Back to a 3-point lead for Wayne County. Ashley over to Lou Prater. Back up top. That's Bryant with it now. Back to Prater. 3-pointer, no good, but we're going to
he's going to call that one.
A foul on a 3-pointer. And that will send Lou Prater to the line to shoot 3. I'd like to see Will's replay on that one.
It's going to be on long. She did lay her hands in her chest.
She did.
She did. So it's.
But you know,
but they hadn't called nothing on that.
As many bodies
very
as they
weak.
let go.
Yes.
First one by Prater is good. She's got 2 more.
It didn't affect the shot. It was all on the box out. I mean,
Jones going to get right back in there. Ellie Lou's going to get a break. Got all the starters for Summertown, all the starters for Wayne County in right now with 3:40 to go here in the first half. Prater misses 2 out of 3, but Summertown lets Bogus get the ball back, and then we foul Bogus. I think they are going to call the foul on the floor, but guys, we've got to do a better job getting defensive rebounds.
We bragged on that in the pregame, and we've not done a good job here early.
Well, we're going to get our first time out. Let's see. It's just a 30, so we'll stay right here with it. Touching on that, yeah, But we've also hadn't played a team that's got Bogus, Ashley, and Daniel, who all are close to 6 foot.
No, that's
very,
right.
Very long. Wayne County's very long down there, but we're not boxing out. I mean,
Right.
I think you got to put a tail on somebody and box out, especially if they're longer than you.
Let's see. It will be Wayne County's ball. They'll be inbounding under their own goal.
And that was Blackwood's second, so I think Mason has checked back in for her.
You know, I'm hoping that Coach Jean, that 3-1 foul differential, and especially that touchy one on the three-point shot, I'd like to see Ella Busby just put her head down and get to the rim and see if we can't get a makeup here.
Yeah, see if we can't even it back up.
Here we go. Trying to inbound. You know they got to be looking for Ashley or Bogus, and Ashley just turn around hook shot. Going to go in. Makes it 18-12. Here's Busby. Looking, crossing over. Looking for a seam. She's got one. Going to drive in. Oh, that's not on the floor. Ricky?
Hey, good call right there, Clint.
Well, it's exactly what
you called it.
It's exactly what I would have drawn up. But I don't know what he thinks she was in the process of doing. She wasn't in the process of passing. No.
That's the second on Prater.
All right. So Busby's got it again. I'd do it again, Ella. Gabby going to take it in. Had to look there, but couldn't get it to go. Abby Jones going to chase down the rebound. Cross court over to Jones. Jones up top to Ella. Ella crossing over, driving in, goes up, gets blocked by Ashley. That's just good defense there by Ashley.
That's just somebody 6 foot defending somebody that's about 5'7",
right.
5'8".
All right. Bryant with it. Swings over to Ava Ashley. Now up top to Daniel. Swing over to Bogus. Summertown needing a stop and a basket. They feed down low. Good defense there by Ellie Lou Mason. If Ashley catches that one, that's an easy layup. But Ellie Lou's going to knock it out of bounds. So Summertown will still be defending under their own goal. They're going to lob it up to Presley Daniel. Now they got Bogus on the seal. Turnaround jump shot. Can't get it to go. Summertown getting loose with it and throwing it right to Wayne County. All right, fed it over to Bogus. Now, going to call Schaefer with that. Knocking that one out of Bogus' hands out of bounds.
I wonder which hand he called it on. Because that was all ball, but she did have her hand on her hip. So it was kind of a hand check.
So there was a replay here. I couldn't really tell from that angle. But here we go. That's just Abby Joe's first. Bryant with it, top of the key. Over to Ava Ashley on the right wing, back up top. That's Adeline Otto who's checked in. Daniel trying to feed Bogus, going to throw it away. Gabby goes in, shot won't go, but she's fouled. Gabby just tried to get that one up before it could get blocked.
Little scoop shot there.
But again, she is fouled. She got a chance to shoot 2 free throws and put this back to a 4-point deficit. First one is good.
It's her first point of the night.
And this is the second one. Bogus going to clear the rebound, swings over to Ashley. Ashley going to bring it up herself. I tell you what, I saw on their chart that Ashley's actually listed as a guard to be that size. That's pretty tough when you get a guard that size.
Yeah, it's pretty tough.
But I think her and Bogus can kind of rotate out and play all 5 positions if they wanted to.
Yeah.
Bogus will drive in, stops, kicks out to Daniel. Daniel swings it over. Now Prater in the corner for 3. It's too long. Now Bogus going to pick up a foul.
No, I believe he just called out of bounds.
No.
Hit it.
Well, how did we get the ball then?
Yeah.
Showing Will's replay here. I guess Bogus was standing out of bounds. Okay.
When she had a hold to it, she stepped out of bounds.
I got you.
So Ella gets a quick break. She's back in.
Yeah, when she went out, I thought, I bet this won't last long.
Oh.
Probably three-pointer by Gabby. Good! Much needed 3-point basket for Summertown as they've cut it back to a 2-point deficit. Here's Emma Bryant with it. Over to Odell. Now in the corner to Bryant. Bryant thought about to step back. Now tries to feed one down. Ella Busby going to take it away. Busby crossing over, looking, swings out to Jones. Jones over to Long. Tell you what, that's why sometimes we'll have to watch how they catch it, how many steps they take after it. Gabby drives in. She's going to be called with a charge. Just a little out of control there. Not saying it was, not saying it wasn't, but hard to get that call. Hey, but I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, that's 2 on Gabby, so she's going to come out, and Lauren Howell.
Yeah, Gabby's probably done for the rest of this 40 seconds anyways, but she really kind of got us back in at 3 big points here.
Yeah, looks like she's a little shaken up. I don't know if it was her hand or had the breath knocked out of her.
All right, Summertown needing one more stop and the ball back. Odell with it. Howell all over her. Swings it up top. Now over to Bryant. She's all alone for 3, short. Bogus somehow going to clear that rebound. Takes it in on Schaefer. Shot, good. Hey, that's just a good ball player right there.
That's tough to stop.
But when we don't get a rebound that hits the floor, I mean, that's
bad.
All right,
I mean, you got to block her out.
Up top to Ellie Lou. Got 6 seconds to go. Now Ella trying to work. Step back. Throws it up, and we're going to get a foul called on Odell. But I'll be honest with you, that's a little weak.
You can't call that.
And Coach Molly Ashley's arguing too. I don't really know what else Odell could have done.
I don't either.
Watch Will's replay here. Let's see if she was moving at all. Fake. Yeah, she was moving.
Yeah. She stepped into her.
Ella missed the first one. She got 2 left.
They're hollering that she was on the line. I didn't catch it on the replay.
I wasn't watching for that.
She missed the first one, so we'll give her that one.
So Ella makes 2 out of the 3, trims it back to a 2-point deficit. You got to be feeling pretty good to only be down 2 if you're Summertown. We'll be back in a few minutes going over stats and numbers here on the Exports Network. All right, back at it. We'll get back quicker than we thought. We're meeting with Coach. Usually I have to text Coach Wes Long to get up here, and usually it's about the last 2 minutes of overtime, of halftime, but he's up here waiting. So, Coach, old familiar foe tonight. Haven't talked to you since Perry County, but a good win. Kind of had something that I don't know that you can count on a whole lot. Kid hitting 8 3-pointers in the first half. But, boy, what a show that young man put on in Leighton Sherman, and a good road win in a hostile environment.
It is. It's an old district rival. We talked about that before we went over there. But, that's something we knew Leighton's capable of, and that's why we encourage him to shoot it as much as we do. And, obviously, he had it going that night. But, I think it's just a testament of our offense right now that ball's just popping and moving, and we're finding an open guy. And I mean, for a guy to hit nine threes, I don't think he took a bad one all night. I actually got onto him for passing up a couple more. So I think that's a testament to the guys and how unselfish we are. Hopefully it carries over tonight. The first home game, I expect probably some beaters, be some nerves. Stuff like that, but it's part of it. Hopefully we're ready to go against a really, really good Wayne County team.
Yeah, Coach, correct me if I'm wrong here, but this Wayne County squad that you had wars with last year, they didn't lose a whole lot either, correct?
They didn't. No, they got everybody coming back off of a sub-state team. They beat us 3 times in a row now. So, there's something, we've got to adjust, and I think it's always been a tough matchup for us. They can score it really well. And then obviously Coach Franks always has them playing really hard on the defense.
Well, that's another thing I was going to get to. You're not going to have to worry about them being poorly coached with Coach Ryan Franks, who always does a great job over there. Brian, what do you got?
I'm just curious, this early in the season, Wes, what have you seen that's kind of surprised you with our team, or maybe not you see them in practice, but that you're really pleased with? And what's the one thing you see that you really want us to continue to focus on and get better as we get into this season?
I think we've got to get better. Half-court execution is something that bothers me in a choppy game. As long as the game is free-flowing, I think we can get in a pretty good rhythm and score it well. But our half-court sets, half-court execution is something we've got to get better at. I've been, I don't want to say surprised, but how hard we've played on the defensive end. Us being able to get back to our 1-2-2 that we did for so long. Guys are flying around, and I hope I don't jinx us tonight. But guys are playing really, really hard, and I've been pleased with the young sophomores that have come off the bench with our depth. They're getting better and better, and you know, Cole has been a pleasant surprise. You know, I didn't know how healthy he was going to be, but his and Kurt's stability has been something that we've kind of had to lean on, and they've done a really good job of that.
Well, Coach, what I was going to say, I didn't even touch on it in our last post game, but you got Jackson Bennett, who was a starter for you all year last year. He's in a boot. When are you kind of expecting him back? Because that's another really big weapon to be getting back to this squad.
Yeah, that injury's kind of lingered a little bit. And right now we've got another 4 weeks. He's got, you know, some physical therapy, and hopefully it heals up right. He's got to do a lot of strengthening of that muscle around it. So hopefully we'll get some good news after Christmas. But, you know, missing a guy like that, man, he's been starting since he's a freshman. He got thrown in the fire early, and right now, you know, he's not been able to reap the rewards of getting thrown in the fire early. You know, he's such a good ball handler and knockdown shooter. You know, we look forward to getting him back hopefully soon.
All right.
Just one last thing, and, you know, I want the fans at home to know, because I know that West plays a big B-team schedule or JV schedule along with the varsity, and like last night, that younger group went to Giles County. And we know Giles County athletically and
always
played
loaded.
really well, from what I understand. So
they just ain't got no coach over there.
I love Nick to death, you know, and he's helped me out a whole lot. And Wayne County had a really good JV today too. You know, they've got some young kids that are the same age with middle school. They got a good middle school bunch, and they got some good freshmen, sophomores as well. But, you know, that's something that we've always liked to do if we've got the numbers. You know, I think we've got 22 JV games scheduled so a lot of those sophomores, they're going to play upwards of 50 games this season, you know, just trying to get them some experience and some time that they may not get in varsity.
All right. Well, that's Coach Wes Long. We'll be back in about 6 minutes getting ready for second half action here on the Exports Network.
sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
All right, welcome back to Summertown High School. Brian, you got our first half stats, please,
I do.
sir.
Of course, Summertown trailing Wayne County 20-18. Blair Bogus has 9 points, 4 for Emma Bryant, 4 for Ava Ashley, 1 for Lou Prater, and 2 for Presley Daniel. For Summertown, Hannah Jones with 4 points, Gabby Long with 4 points, Ellie Lou Mason with 2, Abby Jo Schaefer with 3, and Ella Busby with 5 for the total of 18.
So very balanced there. And, you know, Brian, you're sitting there and you think, you know, we're Summertowners. And I'm sure Wayne County people are probably looking at their team thinking, my gosh, we played awful. But there's just a lot that we can sit here and critique, and we're only down 2.
That's right. No, I think we got to feel good. I mean, we had opportunities. We had some unforced turnovers, but we had shots at the basket, round the rim.
I tell you, if Summertown can clean up the defensive rebounding, I think we'll be okay.
I do too.
It will be Wayne County's ball to start here this second half. That's Emma Bryant with it. Swings over to Lou Prater. She's ate up by Ella Busby. Now she's found a seam. Drives in. Good block by Schaefer. Goes straight to Busby, and Busby couldn't catch it. Bad break there for Summertown. Good help there by Schaefer, though, Brian.
That was a good block. Good defensive rotation.
Molly Ashley with it. Top of the key. Hands over to Prater. Now down low to Bogus. Good handoff there by Bogus to an open Ava Ashley. As everybody helped on Bogus, she just dishes it over to Ashley. She'll finish the basket for 2. Put Wayne County back on top by 4. Gabby Long over to Busby. Busby to Blackwood. Blackwood driving in on Ashley. Stops, pops. Ooh, good take, good shot. Just couldn't get it to go. Cook right Blackwood.
Because the middle's open. I mean, Wayne County's really spreading that defense out.
Give a big shout out to Blair Bogus' granddad, Mr. Hastings. Him and Mr. David Hastings, always the voice of Wayne County for years. And Miss Kelly Bogus. Kelly, if you're listening, miss you, kid. She was one of the best AAU players I ever coached, Brian.
Was she?
But there's Ashley with it, top of the key, swings it over. Left alone was Bryant. She can't get the shot to go, and now we're going to get a jump ball, and that will leave it to Summertown. Brian was saying, there. It's one of those you wish we just have the rebound without it getting tied up.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't even that much contested. You know, it's just kind of,
well, she just kind of rebounded and just kind of held it out there. I mean, you got to do something with it to protect it.
Wayne County kid did a really good job of rushing in and just kind of coming from her blind side. But
Blackwood, open 3, can't get it to go. Good job by Busby again, just keeping it alive. Trying to look down low for Schaefer, but can't get it to her. Now she give up top to Long. Schaefer had the seal that time, but Long passed it, reversed the ball. Now Busby. Trying to work on Prater, swings the low block. Here comes Jones, high post to Schaefer. Schaefer dumped down to Long. Long up and under, good. Good dish by Schaefer, good finish by Long. Summertown's trimmed it back to 2. 5:40 to go here in the third. Give a shout out to your brother, Mr. Barry Long, said he's watching, and he told me at the barber shop today he'd be watching. Lou Prater with it. Wings to Bogus in the corner. 3-pointer up. No good. Rebound Jones. Hannah Jones securing that one.
Clint, I'm telling you, I really like where we're at here in this game. I mean, we're right there just to play here or play there. I mean, we could potentially take control a little bit here.
Yeah, you start knocking down a few more threes here on some cuts and some shots, we're in business. Busby stops. Now she's stuck. Now Schaefer, jumper, elbow, good. Summertown ties it. 4:58 to go here in the third. I think it all starts with that, too. You got to attack the middle and kick.
That's right.
And if they leave it, shoot the jumper. Prater with it, right wing. Looking. Now she'll swing it up top, gets tipped by Long. Long's got a steal, she's on a one-on-one. Long driving in, stops, misses her shot. Busby gets hit in the back by Daniel. Busby will go down. And I'm not trying to talk about Gabby here, guys, but that's about 3 times she's been worried it's going to get blocked and didn't go up strong.
No.
And, hey, if it gets blocked, it gets blocked.
You see Gabby down there hitting herself in the head.
And I think she knows it as well. We're going to get a timeout. It's a full. We will take it with them here on the Exports Network.
Old School Rentals in Laredo, Tennessee is headquarters for all your rental equipment needs. Need a trailer? How about saws, tools, loaders, or generators? You can find all of that and much, much more at Old School Rentals. Owner Ryan Smith, located on North Main Street in Laredo, Tennessee.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
All right, back at it. Summertown's tied it at 22. It'll be Summertown's ball. Inbounding under their own goal. 4:32 to go here in the third. Up top to Schaefer. Schaefer driving. Turns, pivots. Now she's going to get a charge called on her. And, she kept trying to fake Bogus out. Bogus didn't go anywhere.
That's 2 on Abby Joe. So it's a tough turn for Summertown. We had the layup, the chance to take the lead. We didn't get our ball under our basket. Now we get the turnover.
Busby coming away with another steal. Going left hand. We miss another one. Now Busby going to come in there and tie it up. It will go to Wayne County, but guys, that's about 3. You just got to give those a better chance to go in than just slinging them up worried it's going to get blocked. Which is easy for me to say up here in this booth.
Right there was the offensive foul.
Prater with it. Oh, we had a turnover, and they're going to call a foul on Blackwood. Well, let's see Will's replay on that one because, whoa. Coach Jean saying I need to push off before that ever happened.
Yeah, right there.
Let's see, Blackwood. Yeah, she went into her, but again, we've seen a lot not called.
Yeah. Well, I have to say the last couple of trips down the court, you see it getting a little more chippy.
Yeah.
So they may start trying to clean it up just a little bit.
Yeah, I think that might have been what that call was.
Yeah.
It's kind of settled up both teams down. Ashley driving in, got away with that elbow push off again. Coach Jean, he's wanting it called. Prater with it. Hands off to Ashley. Now over to Daniel. Presley Daniel driving in the left hand, hands off to Ashley. Ashley getting double team. Good job by Jones coming in there on the double team. Good job by Long coming in there tracking it down before it could go out of bounds. Busby sees a lane. Stops. Now she got to kick it. Somebody got to get open. Coach Jean, I thought he might get a timeout, and he will. We'll take it with him. Be right back.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gain Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through life's obstacles. Jack Davis specializes in group insurance for businesses and institutions of all sizes. With coverage for life, accidents, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision, Jack Davis can customize a plan to meet every need. Now available Medicare plans for seniors. Contact Paige Davis at 931-492-9284 today for Medicare Supplement, Medicare Advantage, and prescription drug plan insurance. Serving Lawrence.
All right, back at it. Still tied at 22. Let's just call this one a war, fellas.
And that's good description.
Jones over to Ellie Lou Mason on the right wing. She's picked up by Ava Ashley. Now to Busby in the right corner. Back up top to Long. Long looking, hands off to Jones. Jones hands back off to Busby. Summertown kind of running the weave now. So we're going to hand it off to Long. Long looking for a seam. Goes. Gets it out to Jones somehow. Now Schaefer has the jumper on the baseline. I think it was open the first time. I think she dribbled more into traffic. Wish she'd have just took the first shot. And now Ashley going to come out there with it. Hands off to Prater. Prater probably got away with a carry, trying to pass it down to Daniel, who was cutting. But either way, we're going to get a turnover out of bounds. Just a knock out of bounds by the Lady Eagles. And they'll keep it with Wayne County. That was almost a backcourt. as Emma Bryant caught it on one end and dribbled the other. I guess you could say she didn't have possession of it. But there's Bogus. She's one in the corner to get it down low, and Bryant couldn't get it to her.
She's after that mismatch. She's got somewhere or another they've got switched off.
Yeah, she knows the sophomore Lou Mason's on her, and she likes it. Now we leave her wide open, but we do recover. Prater with it. Up top to Presley Daniel. Daniel to Ava Ashley. Now in the corner to Bryant. Now they do find Bogus on the cut. Her layup up and good. Took some time to develop, but Wayne County on a good seam there finishes that basket. Retakes the lead 24-22.
But that is her first bucket this half. So
that's pretty good.
Job.
That just now put her in double figures, correct, Brian?
Yep, she's got 11. Timmy said it pregame, if we can hold her to 18 or right around in there.
Busby. It's up top to Schaefer. Minute 27 to go in the third. Schaefer just getting shoved around, no cause. Now Long will take a long three, rolls around, won't go. Bogus clears the rebound, and she's wanting to run. Blair Bogus feeding over to Prater. Kind of goes behind her a little bit, but somehow Bogus gets it back. Jumper won't go. Busby comes out of there with the garbage. Here comes Ella. Splits the defense, goes up, shot won't go. We're going to get a blocking foul. He can't call that on the floor. That's on the shot.
He called it on the floor.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Everybody's lining up.
Oh. No.
Come on, Mr. Ref.
Yeah, no. He's down there trolling them off the line, saying it was on the floor.
All right. Now the referee's going to put it down.
Somebody's got to get it.
All right, Busby does. You know, guys, listen, I don't want to be one of these that hark on officials all the time, but that's where one of these seniors officials should have showed him, hey, that was on the shot.
Right.
Now we've got a turnover and then a foul on Gabby Long. Not a bad foul, to be honest with you, even though it will be Gabby's third. She's going to cut off Blair Bogus from making a wide-open layup. So good job by Gabby cutting that off, tracking it down.
Yeah, nobody scores with a wide-open layup, right?
And that's something you can do with the 5 fouls each quarter reset.
Right.
Ava Ashley drives in, can't get the left-hander to go. Busby somehow dribbles through, gives out to Howe. Summertown's got numbers. Short's another layup. And then we come away with a steal. Busby missed another layup. Now, to Busby's credit, she did have to step over Daniel, who was on the floor. But in all that ruckus, all we're going to get out of that, Summertown's going to pick up a foul.
Who was that?
I think it's going to be on Busby trying to get her ball back.
Yeah, but it is her first.
Summertown, Coach Gene wanting a trap. We're a little late on it to get it to Ashley. Now over to Presley Daniel. Now down to Littleton. Back out to Daniel, down to Ashley at the top of the key. Fed down low, Bogus. Turnaround, jumper, good.
That's
just so hard to defend,
yeah,
fellas.
That's hard to stop.
She catches it there. It's
5 seconds. Fed down low to Schaefer, and she
threw her
doesn't
hands.
handle it. Ava Ashley, if that goes in, it shouldn't count. She took 4 steps, but it won't go in anyway. So the lead extends to 2 more as it's 26-22. We'll be back in a few minutes here on the X Sports Network.
Did you know Lawrenceburg has its very own seasonal headquarters? Briarwood Cottage has what your home needs to show off this holiday season. From Christmas decor to designer purses to children's clothing and accessories. Located at 100 Jill Drive in Lawrenceburg, you'll find a little bit of everything at the cottage, curated by owner Janie Tipper herself. As soon as you walk in the door, you'll be greeted with a warm smile and true Southern hospitality. Let Briarwood Cottage take your holiday decor to the next level.
Morris Farmers Market, located on Highway 43 South, is the official headquarters of fall and everything tasty. Head on over for locally grown produce, honey, baked goods, cheese, canned goods, decorations, and so much more. You won't find friendlier folks than the Morris family, who make the farm-to-table experience the best in the Tennessee Valley.
All right, back at it. Brian just set off air. Summertown needs a bucket because down 4 in a game like this where it's only 26-22 and a low score, and let's just call it a war. 4 points is huge.
Yes.
Busby with it. Man overplayed. Now Ellie's going to drive in, gets it blocked from behind. Now fight on the floor for the loose ball as Abby Joe goes and dives after it. They're going to say it goes out of bounds off Abby Joe. Now, Coach Gene wanting the team to pick it up full court pressure. You won't have any problem getting Ella Busby to do that.
No.
Looking for the trap is Summertown. They swing it back over. That's Bryant with it. Over to Presley Daniel. Probably gets away with a walk. Going to hand it off to Bogus. Now Bogus driving in, gets it stripped, gets it back. Right-handed runner up and good.
And all of a sudden she's got 15.
Yep. Long, left open, lets the 3 go, can't get it to go. Ball's on the floor, and we're going to get a timeout by Coach Molly Ashley. It's a 30. We'll stay right here with it as Coach Gene is going to get Jones and Blackwood back in. You know, guys, you've had some success with some takeaways. I think the only thing Coach Gene's got left to do right here, he's going to have to dial it up. And even if Ella Busby picks up a few fouls trying to get some turnovers, you're going to have to go for it.
No, that's right. And the big thing, I mean, we got to convert those layups. We had several opportunities, and then once we're in the half court, it's really a struggle for us right now to get a good look right now.
They're going to have to get a stop. Down 6, going to have to get a stop to get it back to even try to cut into it. As Brian just told us, quiet night for Bogus and a quiet 15 all of a sudden.
Yeah.
So Ava Ashley will inbound it to Blair Bogus, who's been guarded by Schaefer all night. Swings it over to Littleton, who's checked in. Back in the corner to Blair. Blair coming off the high screen, looking out, gives it back to Littleton. She wanted it back, but they didn't see her. Now Long's going to come in there 100 miles an hour, and she's going to pick up a foul. And the bad thing is Long got the worst end of that one.
Got the Bogus turned about the time Long got there, and that was train wreck. And that's her 4th on Gabby.
All right, so as Brian just said, that's Gabby's 4th. So Ellie Lou will check back in. Bogus left open on the elbow, no good. Rebound Hannah Jones. Gives over to Busby. Looking. Now she'll circle back out. Hands off to Blackwood. Blackwood over to Ellie Lou. Like to see Ellie Lou just take it, rip it, and go.
Yeah.
Schaefer will.
Or that.
Runner good. I don't know how she made that. That's a heck of a shot
yes, sir.
by Abby Jo Schaefer, and a much-needed basket for the Summertown Lady Eagles. Bogus feeding Ashley on the cut. Summertown probably going to foul, and they will. Let's see if they give her the shot on that or say it's on the floor. They will say it's on the floor. Yeah, you can forget continuation in this contest.
That's first on Hannah Jones.
Bogus, a good steal, but luckily, oh my goodness. Summertown had the turnover.
You got to slow down right there, just a touch.
and then turn it back over. And now Coach Gene is mad, and we'll take this with him. We might not want to see this one on air right now, guys. We'll be back in a few minutes here on the Exports Network.
Are you looking for a job where you can easily balance work and home life? By becoming a local driver with Southeast Carriers, we can guarantee multiple benefits and a base pay starting at $17 per hour, along with a work-life balance so you can spend equal time on the road as with family. We also provide the latest updated equipment and technology to make your job as easy as possible. Southeast Carriers isn't just a company, it's a family, and we would love for you to be a part of it. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Well, guys, I'm just going to say it. I'm proud of Coach Jeremy Jean.
Yeah.
During that timeout, he gave head referee a near full on that one, and
I think it was well deserved.
I salute him for it. But either way, let's see. It won't change the fact that Summertown's down 6 again with 6 minutes to go. Busby with it. Wayne County's kind of dropped back into their 2-3 matchup. Busby looking for Wayne County's back in their half-court man. Busby thought about pulling up, now hand over to Blackwood. Blackwood crossing over, drives in. Referee gonna call a very touchy foul that time. And the Wayne County faithful letting him know it, and I don't blame him.
I don't either. That's 2 on Emma Bryant. Wayne County's first here in the 4th.
Well, first one that got called.
Well.
Blackwood with it. Top of the key. Now Busby coming off a seal. Goes up, gets blocked. Now we swing it over. It's going to lead to a wide open layup for Emma Bryant, and it's good. Boy, just talking about driving and attacking, thinking you may get something. Next thing you know, it leads to 2 quick ones for Wayne County. Biggest lead of the night for Wayne County at 8. Left Blackwood open. She had the shot, but she wasn't looking at the goal. Now Busby will let a 3 fly. Back of the iron, goes back behind the goal and out of bounds. Summertown reeling, fellas.
They are. And Clint, right now that we need a bucket, our inexperience may be showing just a little bit.
Yep.
And,
panic mode a little bit.
And waiting on some girls to show the confidence to look for their bucket.
Busby coming away with a steal and a score, as Brian was saying that.
Yeah.
Cuts it back to 6. Coach going to get a warning. Hey, wouldn't be Summertown, Wayne County in Summertown.
If somebody wasn't getting teed up.
We ain't even got to the boys game
yet.
yet.
All we're missing is people go out in the lobby and fight, right?
It's coming. It ain't over yet. It ain't over yet. The boys ain't started yet.
Littleton with it to Ava Ashley. Now over to Bryant. Fed down low to Bogus. Bogus backdoor give. Beautiful play and a beautiful pass by Blair Bogus. Will extend the lead back to 8 in favor of Wayne County. Now we're going to turnover on a forced pass there. So Ashley's going to come out of there with it. Looking for the seam. Feeds it down low to Littleton. Her layup up and good. Going to get a timeout, Coach Gene. It's a 30. We'll take it with them here on the Exports Network. Talking about old times and fights with Wayne County and stuff. I think I told you guys this before, but my father-in-law liked to rib me about how much better he was at me in basketball, and he was. But one thing I'd always say was, you played in that old 21st reunion. You wasn't playing nobody good. He said, let me tell you something. You don't know what a rivalry was till you had to go to Perry County on a Friday night and try to get a win.
Yeah.
He said, if you lucked up and beat them, every win would be knocked out of your bus. We're back at it. Ellou Mason in the corner with it. Summertown down 10, needing to get a spark. And that's not going to lead to it as we're going to force feed one down low, trying to get it to Mason. Littleton's going to come away with a steal.
Gabby Long sets check back in for the Lady Eagles.
Yeah, I think you got to get a runner in now, even with the 4 fouls. Trying to feed down low. We're going to get a foul on Summertown on a reach in.
It's going to be on Busby, I think. Yeah.
And, Brian, to your point, I think this is where you notice what a 2-time state runner-up team looks like when it's wild officiating and a rough game, and what a team that's basically got a bunch of kids that's just out here for their first time. But we'll learn from it. We'll get better.
Busby just picked up another one.
So that's 3. Well, and also, when it gets down to the nitty-gritty here, then you got a girl for Wayne County.
Yeah. If all else fails, get her the ball.
Borderline, maybe, one of the best players in the state for the last 2 or 3 years in single A,
I agree.
Regardless of classification.
Should be a turnover, as that Summertown did not touch that last, and it will be an over and back. So Summertown does get a stop, but desperately needing a basket here as we're running out of time if you are the blue and white team. Let's see, what do we have? We have 18 at halftime, Brian?
Yes, 18 to 20 at half.
So we've only scored 8 points this whole second half. Gabby Long, who's back in, trying to look for any kind of seam and going to lead to a turnover. Bogus with it. Swings it up to Littleton. Littleton's came in off the bench there, filled in for Lou Prater, who's kind of got in foul trouble, and Littleton's had done a good job.
She has.
Luckily, as I say that and brag on somebody, we get a turnover. So we'll try it again. Schaefer with it, trying to work one-on-one on Bogus. Set down low to backdoor give to Ellie Lou. Good pass by Schaefer, but we just can't get the shot to go. Could Ellie Lou. We'll give it back to Wayne County. Now we've got Daniel. We overthrow her. Schaefer thought about picking it up.
Just pick it up.
Yeah, that's what I was. Just go ahead and pick that one up.
Yeah,
I don't know, because I don't know if it was tipped back here.
Well, I mean, she had from the half-court line to get it. But either way, Summertown will keep it. Here's Ella. We get a hand check there on Bogus, I think, or will that be Bryant?
That's on Bryant, yeah.
Howell going to check in as Coach Gene trying to get in his three-point shooters now. I'd say you'll see Jones come back in on a whistle or a dead ball for defense. Yep. Up to Schaefer. Schaefer hands off to Howell. Now to Ellie Lou. Ellie Lou driving, trying to work on Ashley. Can't get anywhere. Now Ella in the corner. Guys, we got to stay out of the corner. I mean, we keep dribbling to the worst spot against a team this long that likes to trap.
And picking our dribble up.
All right. Presley Daniel going to get a break as Lou Prater going to check back in for the Wayne County Lady Cats. Busby has it now. 2:20 to go. Summertown trails by 10. Ella's going to drive, layup. Good. And she's fouled. Much needed answer there by Ella Busby. She'll go to the line for the and one opportunity. Now, if this guy had come back here and said that was on the floor, you might have got to see me get loud.
I'd had to mute you.
Yeah.
That was on Bogus. That's her first. First reported.
Yeah.
First reported. Thank you.
Busby makes the and one opportunity. Trims it back to a 7-point deficit for Summertown. Ella coming there a little too aggressive there. Had the right idea. Just there a little too late. Going to pick up the foul, and that will be the team fifth, and that has Wayne County in the bonus. They'll be shooting free throws the rest of the way.
And also the fourth on Ella. So
she had one less than 5 minutes ago. She went from 1 to 4.
Yeah.
First free throw by Ashley, no good. If she misses this, we've got to box out. But she doesn't. Brings it back to an 8-point deficit for the Lady Eagles. Long with it. Top of the key. Looking. Finding a seam. Driving in on Bogus. Ball gets blocked out of bounds. Summertown will be inbounding under their own goal. Busby left alone. Shot won't go. I believe it would have been a 2 even if it had went. But Bogus with it now. Wayne County could probably play real conservative if they wanted to and play keep away and just look for layups and free throws. But they won't. Bryant, she's left open for three. She'll pull the trigger, and Summertown lose the box out, and somehow Bogus comes out of there with it. Bryant got it back, feeds over. Ava Ashley with it, gives to Bogus.
Bogus had enough of that. She's going to back that out. Let's just slow this back down.
Prater with it. Swings over to Littleton. Now they got Bogus on the cut. Jumper, good. Blair Bogus having herself a night in a low-scoring affair for both squads. And just a rough and wild game here at Summertown. Blair Bogus has been the difference maker.
Yep. She's got 17.
Turnaround runner, fadeaway, no good by Abby Joes. We're under a minute. Coach Gene telling his bunch not to give up. Down 10 here, under a minute. Littleton with it. Coach Gene hollering at Howell to get up, and Gabby's going to foul out. And that will send Emma Bryant to the foul line. Guys, let's just say this. If you're Summertown, I think we're going to learn more from this game than the 5-6 wins we started out with.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Now we're going to get a full timeout. We'll just keep it right here because we're about to take our last timeout before we get ready for the men's contest. But touching on that, fellas, I think this is going to be one of those key ones. You're going to be able to go back and watch film and realize a lot of things that we got to get better at.
Well, and one thing that's going to jump out, and I could see setting, of course, where we're at, we run offense, we run a good set. We're just thinking just a little bit too long. You see it, and then we're going to throw it.
One less dribble.
Yeah.
One less dribble.
It's just that little bit of a hesitance, and then you go back and look. I mean, what do we have? Six layups that we've missed tonight.
At least.
And that's confidence and it's experience.
And it is.
I mean, think about it. You make half of those, and we're at a tight ball game right now.
Yeah. If you make half of them, you're in the game. So.
And listen, credit Wayne County. They came in here in this hostile environment, and referee, they could make a case that they didn't get any calls either.
Oh, they hadn't.
And they have done what they needed to do. Just they played the way they needed to play to be leading by 10 right now with 38 seconds to go. All right. Wayne County's not going to have anybody on the line except for Emma Bryant, and she'll get 2 free ones here as we're in the bonus. I can hear Coach Gene now that he can't believe that we're not in the bonus with only 38 seconds to go. But
and that's 9 for Bryant. She's
point guard's done a good job. She had some turnovers there early in the game as Busby was kind of all over and forced some, but she's settled down and been a big player.
Yep.
Busby with it, looking to Howell, 3-pointer, top of the key, no good. Fight for the rebound. Jones trying to secure it. Now we're going to foul, I think, on Jones, and that should send Blair Bogus back to the foul line. Remind everybody, stay tuned. We've got these same schools going at it again on the men's side, and it should be a good one. As Coach Westlong told us, Wayne County didn't lose any from last year.
And he also told us Wayne County's beat us 3 times in a row.
Yeah. So Summertown looks like the streak's going to continue on the girls' side, and Summertown men going to try to get rid of that streak, start a new one. Busby crossing. Dribbles into traffic. I think she's going to get bailed out on a foul call there. Are they going to say she was trying to shoot it? No, they're going to give her 2 shots.
2 shots.
Yeah, should be 3.
Should be 3 where she was at. She was 3 foot behind the.
First one by Ella's good.
Well, and the ref makes that call 3 foot outside the top of the key. That was under the basket. Is where the call.
Oh, they will. That looks like they are going to give her one more. Okay.
And that's 12 for Ella. 13.
Ella brings it back to a 10-point deficit. Let's see if Coach Gene tells them to stay with it. We're going to keep fouling. 14 seconds. Down to 12, we will. As Busby's going to foul out. And that will send Ava Ashley back to the foul line.
But I'm going to say this, and knowing Jeremy, if we can hold opponents to 40 points, I mean,
especially
I think
a state runner-up.
And I think we all knew we had to find some offense. We had to be able to be able to manufacture some points.
Hey, let me tell you this. Blair Bogg is the best player in single A.
Yeah.
And the only reason she's the best player in single A is because she's not playing double A.
She's not playing double A or triple A.
Yeah.
That's the reason she's there.
Ava Ashley knocks them both down. We're at 8 seconds and counting. Summertown down by 12, and they're going to take their first loss of the year. Blackwood drives in and can't get the shot to go. The ball will go out of bounds, and the time will run out as Summertown Lady Eagles fall to the Wayne County Lady Cats. Give Summertown their first loss of the year, and congratulations to the Wayne County Lady Cats. Brian, you ready for our numbers? You still need a little time.
No, I'm good.
Okay, give us our stats, please,
Final score, 44-32, Wayne County. We got Blair Bogus finishes with 18 points. Emma Bryant finishes with 10 points. Ava Ashley, 11. Lou Prater with 1. And Mary Grace Littleton with 2. And Presley Daniel with 2. For Summertown, we had Abby Jo Schaefer finishes with 7. And Mason finishes with 2. 4 for Jones. 6 for Gabby Long, who fouled out. And Ella Busby led the way for the Lady Eagles tonight with 13 big points.
All right. With that said, Summertown will fall. But, guys, you know, we both even said off air and on air, if you're the Summertown Lady Eagles and you held this squad, this Wayne County squad, now, again, refereeing was letting you play, but you still held a really good team. You just got to fix some things offensively, some ball handling, some decision making.
Yeah.
But I think film will help a lot on, and just playing games like this will help. With that said, we're going to end this broadcast. We'll be back in about 14 minutes getting ready for men's action here in Summertown. Stay with us here on the Exports Network.
Going the distance.